Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the Minister of the Department of Science, Technology and Innovation, Professor Blade Nzimande.
Thank you very much. Program Director, Ms. Sakina Kamendo, and thanks for your kind introduction. Honorable Ms. Makubela, the Chairperson of the Portfolio Committee on Science, Technology and Innovation in the National Assembly, Mr. Tapelo Ahmad, MMC for Community Development in the, you said it's the city of the bold and the beautiful. Oh, the gold and the beautiful, okay. The city of Johannesburg. My special advisor, Mr. Ngqaba, our science expert, Dr. Derek Swartz, Dr. Mlungi Stele, our DG of the Department of Science, Technology and Innovation, members of the Diplomatic Corps. I've seen our Chinese friends, and I also recognize other members of the Diplomatic Corps that I might not have seen. Our esteemed keynote speaker, excuse me if I bite my tongue, Dr. Wipke Hutiri, heads of our science and academic institutions, representatives of industry and civil society, distinguished guests, and I would like in particular to mention the children of Professor Kiyo Mutaung, Riabetswe Mashing and Tsegofatso Mutaung. You'll excuse me, I speak Sesotho. Our honored nominees and award recipients, I've got my very special guest, Sakina. My two girl children from Georgetown High School. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, please stand up so that they see you. I'm very proud of you. Anele Mohoko, okay, sit down, and Alwande Mazeka, accompanied by their teacher, Rose Gwambe. Where is oh, yes. Now, they come from the high school where I matriculated in 1975. I decided to invite them as also my tribute to what that school did to me. Researchers, innovators, and entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen of the media, I'm honored to deliver this opening address. I'm not the keynote speaker. We've got our keynote speaker. I'm only giving a keynote, a key without a note. There will be our guest speaker. I'm very honored to deliver this opening address at the 2026 South African Women in Science Awards. It is perhaps fitting that I start by once again expressing our entire nation's profound congratulations to three of our country's top female scientists. They are not here, they've already been honored in other platforms. These are Professors Lizel Zulke, Priscilla Baker, and Karen Sliwa-Hanel, all of whom received national and international awards for their contributions in various scientific fields. To these three phenomenal pioneers, we say thank you for elevating South African science on the world stage. We're a very gifted nation, by the way. I don't know who doubts that now. On a whole lot of fronts, from Amapiano, who are now a worldwide hit, to the Springboks, to Bafana Bafana who proceeded beyond the group stage this year, to Banyana Banyana, our women's team, football team, and we've got gifted scientists. We were the first to discover the first variant of COVID-19. It was South African scientists. The world wanted to block us to say this is a South African virus, but later senior scientists in the United States thanked us and said so many people would have died in the United States had you not discovered this new variant. What did we call it, Derek? Omicron. So we are a very talented nation. We are very proud of that. SAWISA celebrates excellence across the natural, life, physical, and engineering sciences, the humanities and social sciences, public engagement with science and innovation for impact. You are right about public engagement. It's very important. I'm glad that you are here, Sakina, because we need media to walk this journey with us. If you don't walk this journey with us, it won't be known what is it that we are doing. When I joined this department, I found out there are so many good things, but unknown in South African science. Science is as successful as our ability to communicate it to society. That is very important. These awards also help to strengthen the pipeline of future women scientists through fellowships for master's and doctoral students. As you may be aware, last year we lost one of our country's most decorated black female scientists, Professor Kiyolebogile Sheli Mutaung, or Professor Kiyo. It's also easy for us who speak Sesotho if you shorten it that way. Professor Kiyo, as she was affectionately known, was a true pioneer whose revolutionary work in stem cells and regenerative medicine, with a strong emphasis on indigenous knowledge systems, pushed the boundaries of modern African science. We made a commitment to her family that we will ask our Director General to go and explore a way in which she can be honored. I am proud to announce tonight that we've decided to rename one of the categories of the DSTI the Professor Kiyolebogile Sheli Mutaung Fellowship. Thank you to the family for being here. Secondly, we host these awards in August because we are acutely aware that there once was a time in our country when women, and black women in particular, were excluded from education, science, and economic opportunities by law and the tyranny of apartheid. We are celebrating 70 years this year of the historic Union Women's March to the Union buildings. Even the Prime Minister of apartheid at that time, when she heard the women are coming, he left his office because he knew that when those women came, they meant business. Wathinta abafazi, wathinta imbokodo. Grounded in this history, SAWISA's 2026 theme, placing women at the center of science, technology, and innovation, serves as a powerful reminder of the historic past struggles of women for freedom and dignity, which cannot be separated from the contemporary struggles against structural inequality in our public science system. The struggle for women's emancipation and participation in science continues. It didn't end in 1956. It continues till today, and we must wait. Our SAWISA awards are part of taking forward that women's struggle to be part of society. Guided by a 2019 white paper on science, technology, and innovation, and the Science, Technology and Innovation 10-year decadal plan 2022 to 2032, our department is not only expected to enhance our country's science, technology and innovation capabilities, we are also required to be deliberate about using science, technology and innovation to address poverty, unemployment and inequality, which include the exclusion and marginalization of women and girls. By the way, we no longer call science, technology and innovation in short as STI. We now call it ST&I for reasons that would be obvious to many people. We are ST&I, not the other 3 letters as they follow each other. Because, Sakina, there was confusion when the largest party, the ANC, was having its own lekhotla at the beginning of the year. So this one journalist sees one of the items, really, as the ANC, you're going to be discussing STI. How come? So it's now ST&I. Make sure that you pronounce it that way. Therefore, to us as a department, transformation is not a symbolic gesture, but a moral and strategic necessity. We must acknowledge the progress South Africa has made. Women now constitute 52% of the academic workforce and 47.7% of the national research workforce. We've come a long way. We are not yet there, but we are making progress. In 2024, women also accounted for 62.6% of total university enrollments. That's what women are now at our universities. 62%. Point 6. We institutionalized equity targets requiring at least 55% of postgraduate bursaries to be awarded to women and 80% to black students. In 2025-2026 financial year, 6,246 postgraduate students received bursary support, while 1,644 emerging researchers were supported, including 708 black women emerging researchers. We are also using our South African Research Chairs initiative to drive the empowerment of women. Of the 198 operational research chairs, these are professorships, by the way, for research, as of April 2026, 104 of the 198, or 53%, are held by women. Notwithstanding this progress, the transformation journey remains incomplete. Women remain, and we are concerned about this, underrepresented in research leadership and critical STEM disciplines like engineering, computer science, and artificial intelligence. So we mustn't just count the overall numbers. We must say within these numbers, how many are in what sectors. It can't be that your most respected sectors are only dominated by men. We must also change that. That's the next part of the journey that we are going to be traveling. Early career researchers face heavy structural barriers, from intense teaching loads to limited research time, let alone the fact that they've got to come with their little ones to these meetings. Even our guest speaker today is carrying a little one in her womb, which is making the point that women have a space everywhere whilst they are carrying on their natural duties. So they belong to where everybody is. To address this, we have to address this paradox that while women lead institutional research, female-owned tech enterprises face severe venture capital deficiencies. To address this, our department and our entity, the Technology Innovation Agency, and our CEO is here with us, Utokotela Umathe. We are steadfast in providing targeted seed funding, incubation, and venture capital for female-led technological enterprises. Our objective is to empower women, not just as high-caliber researchers and scientists, but as enterprise founders and industrial pioneers. Meaningful transformation cannot end with a published paper. It must also extend into intellectual property, patents, and global market leadership. This means that the substance of the theme for SAWISA 2026 must be seen in the significant increase of the participation of women and girls in STEM over the next 10 to 20 years. In closing, before you chase me out of here, Sakina, I know you are quite good in doing that, so I don't want to be on the wrong side of you. I often make the point that no nation can hope to achieve its national development goals if it fails to invest in building its scientific and technological capabilities. Tonight, I wish to take this a step further and say no nation can ever hope to reach its true potential if it excludes its women and girls from opportunities in science, technology, and innovation. We cannot advance as a nation if what we know is to abuse women. Gender-based violence. Part of fighting gender-based violence is also to place women at the center of science, technology, and innovation. My heartiest congratulations once again to all our phenomenal nominees, finalists, and award winners. Thank you very much. Ngiyabonga. Bye, tanki. Ngiyaleboha.